What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. Um, Today I want to talk about a situation that happened with me yesterday. I picked up my son and his brother and his sister, and I took them to the movies or whatever, and then I had to go pick them up later on from the movie theater. And on the way back home, I had to stop at a 7-Eleven because I wanted to grab some ice because it was hot as hell. And my ice machine on my freezer, like for some reasons, like been dropping the ice real slow. So there ain't been a lot of ice in my freezer. So I had to go grab some ice. So as I was pulling up in the 7-Eleven, there was a police car sitting in the parking lot, sitting in the spot. There was an officer inside the store, and there was an officer sitting in the passenger seat with the window down. And I pulled up right next to the police car on the passenger side, and I had my over the shoulder carry bag on me with my firearm sitting inside, the slot where it's supposed to be sitting at. So this was about to be like my first time getting out of the vehicle and being around an officer with my firearm on me, one up top, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous because I'm like, even though I'm legal, I'm 100% legal. I got my license, everything. But it felt like I wasn't supposed to be, I wasn't supposed to be carrying, and it's completely wrong. You got, you are supposed to be able to carry, and you shouldn't feel any less than they feel about carrying. You should feel just the way they feel about carrying. They in that same neighborhood, patrolling that neighborhood, and they got a firearm on them for a reason because they know that they need it to patrol that neighborhood. So you legally should feel the same way. Like, hey, I'm legally able to carry, and I'm in the same dangerous neighborhood you in. But my nervousness comes from, cops feeling nervous about somebody having a firearm or whatever. I could tell the way both of the officers was looking at me because I had on black. And usually I guess when people see these over the shoulder carry bags, they automatically suspect it's something in that bag. Maybe something illegal is in that bag or something going on with inside that bag. I'm pretty sure officers think that right immediately. So the guy and the officer and the passenger was staring at me, and then when I got in the store, as soon as I got in there, I immediately asked the cashier. I said, y'all sell ice in here? And she pointed to the back and said, "Yeah, right back there." And so I went back to the back, and the officer was like damn near watching me the whole time, like when I walked back there to go get the ice. And then he ain't nobody said nothing to me. It was me feeling uncomfortable because it was like, damn, I got a loaded gun on me right now, and I'm around the police. The history and everything that goes on with police and my type of neighborhood. So you got to be very careful. That you don't that you're not around a certain officer that might be jumpy or scared or nervous or any of that. So I don't know. I just was making this video because I was just saying yesterday was my first experience being out of the car around a police officer, carrying, and we right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, and we both got firearms on us. And I just felt real. I felt like like I wasn't supposed to have that on me, you know, and that feeling, I shouldn't be having that feeling because I went through all the procedures that I was supposed to be able to carry my weapon. So, you know, hopefully I get out of that feeling around the police, like like I'm doing something wrong because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was wondering if anybody else been feeling like that, that got their license, that got they you know that carry legally. You know, have you been around the police and all of a sudden started feeling like, oh shit, you know, like damn, I hope don't nothing go wrong right here. You know, it's like that's exactly. I mean, as soon as I stepped out the car, that's what I automatically started feeling like. You know, at one point I was saying that when I pulled up, I was like, damn, should I wait for them to pull off and leave before I get out? Or just go in here and just do what I'm supposed to do. I said, man, let me get out and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not doing that illegal. Everything on me that shows that I'm legally able to carry. Let me go on about my business and handle my business. You know, I'm a law abiding citizen, and you know I should be able to go on about my way without getting harassed or feeling like I'm a criminal. So I went on and did my thing, got my ice, and got up out of there. But I just wanted to know, you know, do y'all have any of y'all been around the police, you know, with your firearm and started feeling weird or feeling uncomfortable or feeling like you shouldn't be, you know, carrying or something like that, you know, or how long did it take you to stop feeling that way? Because I was feeling real uncomfortable for a minute when I was around the police with my and I know I got a loaded firearm on me. That's all, man. This ain't a long video. I was just talking about my experience that happened yesterday. It's your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don, and my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. God bless y'all. I'm out.